Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome back to the posh Pike and Rose Resort in North Bethesda, where once again we're going to go upscale and literally upstairs to City Perch, the restaurant that is part of the iPick Theater at Pike and Rose. The outdoor deck is the best seat in the house. Let's start off with a local beer from Flying Dog in Frederick, Maryland. This is the Numero Uno, which you will like a lot if you like Corona. There's also a hint of Pabst flavor in a good way. And of course the lime wedge on top, another clue that this is a great summer beer. 5 stars for that, and now let's move on to what City Perch is becoming known for, along with cocktails, is its pastry chef and breadboard, where each item baked in-house has a custom spread to go with it. Let's start off with the cayenne parmesan popover with a sun-dried tomato spread. You can see the cheese on top there, some of it falling off as I bite into it. There's definitely plenty of cheese flavor, a buttery, flaky popover filling like you get from a good 5-star popover. Then just a hint of the cayenne pepper flavor. Not very much heat. I would say not more than a 1 on the Robert Dyer heat scale. 5 stars for this. Here are the Chinese butter buns with trickling springs whipped butter and sea salt that you can see sprinkled on. I don't know what ever happened to the old days of having a good dinner roll in restaurants. You usually get a tough bread will come out now. These are like a gourmet version of the best dinner rolls you've had in a restaurant. The great butter to go along with it, but plenty of butter flavor already inside the bread. I can also give this a solid 5 stars. This is my favorite. How about an orange sage biscuit with maple bourbon pecan butter to go on top? This has a toasty snap on the outside when you bite into it, and then the interior is a moist citrus flavored cake that, along with this special butter that went with it. I don't think the bourbon flavor was too strong, but it definitely gave a unique combination to go with it instead of just a plain butter. I would also give this 5 stars. Finally, I like cornbread. I hate dry cornbread. That is not a problem with this honey dip cornbread with goat cheese on top and some kernels of fresh corn. I think you can see in the picture how moist it looks, and it definitely is that way when you bite into it. The goat cheese takes it over the top with a rich, sort of like a cross between cream cheese and whipped butter. Acts more like a frosting than a savory butter. I give this 5 stars also. And now for the appetizer, brioche crusted Maryland blue crab cakes with a frisee citrus salad taking the place of coleslaw, and equally upscale an Old Bay remoulade instead of tartar sauce. But the good news is this upscale sauce tastes a lot like the best tartar sauce I've had, and it just went perfectly with these crab cakes, which have a good amount of crab meat in them, but they emphasize more the buttery brioche combination with the crab meat for melt in your mouth flavor. I definitely give this one 5 stars as well. Now here comes the main course, the braised beef short ribs with crispy shallots on top. And then here's the interesting part, cream spinach on the bottom, and under that a large potato pancake. And on the very bottom you have the special sauce from the juices that were produced by cooking the meat, which, as you might expect with a long cooked meat like this, it's very tender that you cut with a fork. So this is going to definitely deliver what you would hope to get in a beef short rib, but it's the other elements on the plate that really make this a must order. The cream spinach is tender and absolutely delicious. Fantastic cream sauce on there. As a fan of potato pancakes, it's a dream come true to have one of this size. You know, some are crispy and thin, and others are thick and fluffy. This is the latter, and both of these vegetables really make this dish. I give them both 5 stars. Excellent work. Let's sample a lighter dish that's on the table here. This is a grilled shrimp with kale and tomatoes, and finished on top with a herb dressing you can see there on top of the shrimp, which are definitely jumbo in size. If you're a fan of shrimp, you're going to like the size and the flavor of these. You're also going to like the grilled flavor that comes through. I think that unless you're looking for a lighter meal, you're probably going to want to get a side dish to go with this. It's a very solid 3-star entree. Speaking of side items, let's try some of their best. This is a classic French pomme aligot. Imagine the richest mashed potatoes you've ever had mixed in with white cheddar, Gouda, and mozzarella cheese. That's what you're going to get in this dish, which I think is best shared by at least 2 people, or else you'll have plenty to take home. I'm going to give this 5 stars. Here's a surprising dish: crispy Brussels sprouts with crispy caramelized apples, miso dressing, crushed peanuts, shaved pecorino cheese, and togarashi spice. Now, the Brussels sprouts themselves are perfectly cooked, not like wood and not mushy. And the miso, the apples, the peanuts, that really gave a hearty, almost meaty flavor to this dish that would be perfect for a vegetarian. I would surprisingly give this 5 stars. Here's more of a standard dish, the mac and cheese. It's got some toasty breadcrumbs on top, and the secret ingredient here seemed to be some type of pepper that gave actually a little bit of a spicy element to it that I liked. I'll give this 4 stars. Now, they have a lot of great dessert options at City Perch, but holy smokers, how often do you see baked Alaska on a dessert menu in Montgomery County? No question I had to get this. That toasty marshmallow flavored meringue on top that's been torched. On the inside you have a lemon gelato, and it really has a lemon bite to it that contrasts with that really sugary meringue on top. You also have fresh blueberries, and plenty of them, and a triple gingerbread crumble at the bottom. You can maybe see in the bottom of the dish there. A very diverse flavor contrast and a 5-star end to a great meal. So I have got a bag of leftovers here for tomorrow. Let's walk off that baked Alaska by checking out some of the public art that's just been installed around Pike and Rose. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.